Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the month. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's get this rolling. Why are we here? Bitcoin on the month. All right. So we're like a little less than a week into the current month, November. I've been saying that November is a fairly important month for me with Bitcoin because I do believe that November is the month that we're going to start really seeing this on the monthly come back up to this 50 TEMA line. And that, once it does that, that's a 16% movement up. But the line's going to come down a little bit too. So I'm 24K. Let me put it that way. 24K, an important number to me. 24K. We are a year into the bear. 1 year. All right, important lines. Well, important shit is like this MACD right here, right? So I've never really been one when I'm mainly doing trading. I don't look at the MACD. I like to look at the MACD on the higher time frames, especially month, right? So this is really, really good to me. I'm really happy about this. And the economy is trash. Everything is trash. The government is trash. I don't know if it's going to affect cryptocurrency as much as everybody thinks. I just don't think so. I'm being overly optimistic, but there we go. So, and I'll show you why here. Let's just take one quick look at the week. Right? So here on the week, lots of lines that are important, right? Down here at the bottom, we've got my 15K wish. This is where I wanted to buy Bitcoin. We have this trend on the week that I saw developing, and it is no longer that downward trend. This is the purple line right here going down. A much bigger line is the red. So this doesn't mean that we can't go down anymore, but I don't think we're going to hit 15 anymore. Hey, I've been wrong before, but I do think we're going to, on the week, I do think that we're going to come up and we're going to test this 25K, 26K, which would put us over my 24K, which is our last high that I'm looking at right here, 24, 25K right here, last August. So, with that in mind, drop to the day. We are not continuing down right now at all. If we were going to continue down, I would have expected us to actually stay within here. We had some pretty bad news, right? I mean, the stock market is kind of stupid right now too, but in the grand scheme of things, if you're in this for the long term, if your perspective is the long term, maybe you're young, maybe you're 25 years old, 30 years old or even younger, man, maybe you're 18 years old and you're thinking that 20, 30-year payout to get out early, right? You can wait till the bottom. You can start cost averaging in. Or you can accept that if you go stocks right now, you could lose some value before it goes up. You could lose 20, you could lose 30% value. But if you're looking at 10, 20 years in the S&P 500 index with low fees, millions. So I wouldn't do that. I would do that. I would do the S&P 500. If you're going to sell something for like $5,000, right? Instead of cryptocurrency, you may want to consider the long haul. You might be old like me and you have no use for money anymore. And you just want to pass something on to your kids before anything to your kids before you die. This is still the time to buy in. I think I said a long time ago, I'd have to look it up and see how long ago it was. But I said a long time ago it was a good time to cost average in. And this whole long period here, the last 140, 150 days, that would have been a good cost average in. But we broke this line. This line is no longer valid. We broke this line, and it is no longer valid. I can leave this line here, but I know what 15.5K looks like, and I can draw another line. So we're going to get rid of some stuff. I'm also going to, this I do not think is going to be valid. This right here, I'm going to keep. My yellow line, this guy is super important now. And I'm just going to extend him out January. I'm actually going to extend him out to, yeah, February's good. Okay. All right, and we'll see. Let's kind of straighten this out. So what would I like to see happen here? Well, I would like to see this green actually cross the red never to get to here, and this to go up and find its support on this yellow line. That's what I would like to see. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll fall right through that Monday morning. I have no idea. I'm guessing I shouldn't be talking into a glass. But that's what I see right now. Now, what I've done very recently, within the last couple days, is I have I took all of my profits from about here down. And what is that? So for a long time, I've been saying get into cash, be in cash, be in cash. And there's a reason why, and that's so that I could buy down here. Now, in 2018, 19, I didn't get the rock bottom. And I'm not going to get the rock bottom right now. I was hoping that the rock bottom would come back down to 17K. Now I'm just not thinking that's going to happen. I'm thinking we've got our sideways movement coming in. I think that this is going to be our baseline. I think we're going to go up over the weeks and then we're going to come down to it somewhere. Where, I'm not really sure. But I'm getting optimistic on Bitcoin. So I took all of my profits and I knocked my trading. I've got a limit. Well, there's a size that I trade with. I have a small account that I trade with, very small account, but I just kind of let that grow, and then I buy crypto, and in this case, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I put that away for a long period. So I've just done that. Now I have split my trading account between BNB, Cake, and Crow, believe it or not. Let's see. I was actually expecting this to do a lot better than it has done. But we'll see. That's still going. I missed out on Matic. Holy cow. Matic would have been a huge win. But yeah, for some reason I just wasn't thinking Matic. But yeah, because right there is my cross. Right there is my 2 over the 1 on the 4 hour. And then if you look at it on the day, right, yesterday, it was trading above this one right here. And this 2 was trading above this 1. And we had already crossed. This is the signal to take. I just didn't think of even looking at Matic for some reason before that takeoff happened. So right now, this is my short list. These will be the ones that I trade with. I will take some of this BNB and some of this Cake, and I will hodl that. And because it was like 47K, 43K, I'd have to look. But that's when I started moving money out of my trading accounts and back into my savings account, which, yeah. Anyways, I'm thinking about putting that cash that I pulled out during that period back in. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, when we look at Cake on the day, right? That's looking great. Bitcoin, this is looking good. And the fact that it's been a year. Yeah, so part of the perspective is time on this, right? You gotta keep in mind that this kind of stuff takes time. So from our top up here to down here is almost exactly a year. So what that tells me, what my gut, what my instinct, what I'm thinking is that 1 year and 6 months from now, within 1 year and 6 months from right now, we will be back at 60K Bitcoin. 1 year, 6 months, back at 60K Bitcoin. If a political party comes in that's fiscally responsible and has good energy policy, we will do well in this country. I'm fairly sure of that. 34K. So right now, what I want to see, I want to see 25K Bitcoin. I want to see it break that. That will bring it over this 50 or the 200 on the daily time frame, and I'll be happy. Yep. Okay, that's it. Now I just need to start looking for entries on some of these guys. All right, that's it. Have a great weekend.